I was a child, I always had a dream of being an expert at karate, a black belt. That didn't happen, but I did learn about a concept in Japanese called Juno Sigo. It's the concept that is the basis of judo and many other kinds of martial arts, which says rather than use your energy to fight against your opponent, you use his energy against him. So when he throws a punch, you don't try to block it. You move to the side, take his arm, and continue, pull him down. And of course, in Avodas Hashem, we have to figure out how to do this as well. You see, when it comes to Shmir Seinaim, the Yetzer Hara comes with a claim. And he whispers in our ear, what's the point in not looking just one time? You've looked so many times, you've looked 1,000 times. So just this one time, it's not going to make a difference. How do we not just fight back against this claim, but how do we somehow use it against the Yetzer Hara? After Chet Egel, Hashem says, Ubiyoim pakti upakadati, that whenever I will bring a tzara nebuch upon the Jewish people, there's going to be a little bit of a punishment for the Egel. This chet was so severe, it was so bad, that I will always remember and I will always give a little bit of punishment from the Egel into every tzara that happens to Klal Yisrael. Dr. Belevi Yitzchak Barditchev, the Heilige defender of Klal Yisrael, he says, how could it be? Hashem loves us. We did tshuva for Chet Egel. How could it be that Hashem says, Ubiyoim pakti upakadati, I will always remember this chet? Dr. Belevi Yitzchak Barditchev, it's the exact opposite of what it seems. If you look at Kabbalah Satira, Klal Yisrael did this unbelievable thing. They said, Nasa v'nishma. We accepted upon ourselves to follow HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But you know what? That in and of itself is not so special. It's not such a chiddush. Because we're Bnei Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Our very nature is attracted to Kedusha. So of course we said yes when Hashem offered us the Torah. Well, that's what it seemed like until 40 days later. Once Klal Yisrael worshipped the Egel, then it became clear that in truth, the Tumah of Mitzrayim is still very much alive inside of us. And in truth, our nature should have pulled us the other way. The fact that we said Nasa v'nishma was a tremendous chiddush. It was something that went against our nature which was still a mess from Mitzrayim. Dr. Belevi Yitzchak Barditchev, you know what Hashem is saying? When I want to remember how much I love a Yid, Ubiyoim pakti, when I want to think about a Yid, upakadati, I will always remember Chet Egel, not in order to punish you, fakert, in order to amplify, in order to stress how beautiful it is and how hard it is for you to do what you're doing. I know that it's not easy. I know you still have the Tumah of Mitzrayim inside you. And therefore, I'm not just going to remember the mitzvah that you did, but I'm going to remember it in context. I'm going to remember it in the context of a Yid who has struggles, of a Yid who is just a Memtei Shari Tumah, and he is able to step up and say, Nasa v'nishma. He is able to say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, this time I'm not going to look. Wow, that is so beautiful. See, when the Yetzer Hara comes and attacks a Yid and says, what's the point in not looking? You've looked so many times. We shouldn't fight him. We have to tell him, you're 100% right. I've been in Mitzrayim for so long, and that's why the fact that I'm going to not look this time is so unique. It's such a chiddush. It is so special. When we do that, we're taking the Yetzer Hara's very force and we're using it against him. The password that Moshe Rabbeinu says in Hashem's name when getting us out of Mitzrayim is Pakayit Pakadati. I remember Hashem says to us, I know where you've been until now, and that's why I know how special, how beautiful it is that you're able to break against all of that and come back to me. So next time the Yetzer Hara comes and attacks you, you say to him, Juno, see, this Yid is not going to look at something he's not supposed to. Now go.